Hello and welcome back to Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within. Last time around, Gracie was finally able to access the Schattenjäger library and do her research, and she also took the opportunity to absolutely tear Goethe's life apart, which was a little bit brutal. We'll come back to that, actually probably in the next chapter if we're being honest. But for now, we did learn something we needed to know, which is going to allow us to more specifically look into the court cases from the past. Learn a little bit more about a werewolf trial that happened here in Rittersburg a couple hundred years ago, about 2.5 centuries maybe. So let's head over here to the rat house.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
Remember that werewolf trial I'd asked you about? I have a date now, April 1750.
Excellent. Let me go look.
This should be a little bit more effective than the entire 1700s.
I heard of this case when I was a boy, but I always thought it was just a scary tale. It was thought to look in the archives. It was there, all right. What did you want to know?
Why did they bring the wolf to Rittersburg? I know the Schattenjäger lived here, but why didn't he just...
Kill it where he found it? I don't know. Let's see.
I like this guy's earnestness.
Yes. They wanted to know what man it was, who it was.
They brought it here so it would change back?
Yes, exactly.
What happened to the alleged werewolf?
He was interrogated for 2 days. He confessed his guilt. The trial took place on the 3rd day, and he was sentenced to death by quartering with a stake. He was given a final meal. He asked to see a confessor, and this was granted. He died at dawn the following day.
They pulled off his limbs and burned him?
Don't think harshly of us, miss. That was a long time ago.
Doesn't seem like the most pleasant way to die.
Where was the werewolf kept while it was here?
The dungeon. There's a dungeon in the rat house basement. We don't use it anymore, of course. Haven't for many years.
Did it change back?
That's what it says. They put the wolf in a cell, and the next morning they found a man in there. A laborer from out of town identified him as Baron von Ralick from Alfing.
Baron, interesting.
Why did they want to find out who the werewolf was?
I would guess... Yes. It says here that a group of villagers were sent to the werewolf's hometown once they learned its human identity.
Why? They thought there were more of them there?
In those days, the family of the identified werewolf would be in great danger. Many believed such curses were handed down through the bloodline. Was there anything else?
I suppose not. Unless... Is there any way I could see the dungeon?
It would be my pleasure.
Obviously, everyone's always excited to go into a dungeon.
Everything's been kept the way it was when the dungeon was in use. We show it off to tourists sometimes. Are you all right, miss?
I'm fine. It's just that this place is so claustrophobic.
I tell you what, normally this place is locked to keep out the village children. I'll leave it open. You can come and go as you please.
Would you? Thank you so much.
You are most welcome. Goodbye and good luck.
Bye.
What was this little event that just occurred with Gracie here? I don't know. We can investigate the bed where this man presumably slept.
Von Ralick slept here.
One of the only main things we can do is look out this window.
He asked to see a confessor.
All right, and then you can also, I think, just comment a little on some of the trees here.
That's the church in the square. That's the church in the square.
Oh, never mind. Thought I would comment on the trees, but just the church itself. So, not that this is the most complex thing, but I feel like your instinct here would be to go to the church, which isn't the wrong idea, but as we know, well, actually, why don't we go over there, because Gracie will make another attempt to speak to the priest. Tries a little bit harder this time.
Hallo.
Guten Tag.
Haben Sie hat der Kirche Papiere von 1750?
Wie bitte?
Papiere, Geschichte von 1750. How do you say that? Sprechen Sie Englisch?
Nein, leider, ich spreche nicht Englisch.
All right. Danke.
Bitte schön.
So, what we will do is, again, go back to our friend over here. Try and get a little more assistance from him.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
We did.
I had a thought while I was in the dungeon.
Yes.
You mentioned that Baron von Ralick was allowed to give a last confession. I suppose the priest was from St. George's?
I suppose it was.
Would there be a record of the last confession? It might tell us more about the Baron's life.
Good idea, young lady. Those records are in German, though, and Father Getz doesn't speak English. Do you think this would really help your Schattenjäger?
I'm not sure. It couldn't hurt.
All right. I'll write you a note. You give it to Father Getz, and he'll see if they have a record of the confession. If they do, you bring it back here to me, and I'll help you translate it, okay?
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Certainly. You got my curiosity up too, you know.
What a wonderfully helpful man. So, let's deliver this letter here. Yeah, the mayor.
Entschuldigen Sie bitte.
Ja.
Das hier ist von Herrn Habermas.
Moment, bitte.
Das ist für Sie.
Dankeschön.
That was easy. Kind of thought those things were supposed to be confidential, but I guess a couple hundred years later, they're a little more willing to show it off. We'll make the return trip. We can go back into the dungeon anytime we want, but no need to right now.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
I have the church file.
Excellent. Let me see it. What's this? This is in English. It's from a lawyer in Buenos Aires. It's addressed to St. Georg's Church. The date is 1764.
What's it say?
It's a request for information about the death of Baron Klaus von Ralick. It says it's for the family. I assume someone answered it.
I think that's our second Brazilian reference. We also heard about
What?
The seal
something in Brazil in our research last time.
on the envelope.
A wolf?
Okay. The last confession. The Ralick family took the symbol of a black wolf to represent their great skill at the hunt. Let me see. Klaus von Ralick says that he lived up to the family symbol too well. His friends nicknamed him the Black Wolf, but he confessed it was more because he was prideful and treated his villagers and women very badly. He was much feared. The Baron confesses that a life of sin brought the werewolf curse upon him. Listen to this. A gypsy camp, Hungarians, came to Alfing one day. He wanted one of their young women. He had her brought to his castle by force, and there he...
Raped her?
Raped her, yes. He intended to release her, but before he did, the girl killed herself. The next day, an old gypsy woman from the camp cursed him, saying that he was to become the shape that his name and his crimes showed his heart to be.
I see.
Soon afterwards, her curse came about. Klaus von Ralick began to change, to run at night as wolf, to kill and eat human flesh. He begs forgiveness from God and from his wife and son. He says he welcomes his punishment, if only it will pay for his sins and save his family from further pain. That is all that is written.
Wow. Thank you.
I'll return this to Father Getz for you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, young lady. And to your Schattenjäger.
Quite the harrowing tale. I think that's the last we need to speak to him for today. I don't actually know if we need to speak to Herr Uber, but I think he has one or two more things to tell us.
Herr Huber?
Yes?
Do you know anything about King Ludwig II?
Of course. Everybody knows about Ludwig. He was the last true king Bavaria had. Where do you think I hang his portrait? Or that article on the wall? Do you know what that is? That is from the Munich newspaper the day after the king died. My great-grandfather saved it. It has been handed down to every first son. That is what Bavarians think of Ludwig.
Grace mostly just thought he was cute.
What was Ludwig like? Why is he so revered?
Oh, he was a genius. He had a great mind, you know. He built castles, is what he did, and kept on building them until they killed him.
Who killed him?
Them, those politicians. They said he was crazy. Got a doctor to sign some papers. They arrested him.
Then what happened?
What do you think? They killed him. Oh, they said it was suicide. But me, I don't believe that. It was murder.
Thanks.
Bitte.
You may remember that Grace's researcher friend also remembered almost nothing about Ludwig except that he was supposed to be crazy. So perhaps we'll learn a little bit more about that in our travels, although why it's going to be related to, you know, a werewolf case now, I can't imagine. But it's fun to learn a little history. So, what we need to do now is head up here, and we should have all the information that we want to write a letter to Gabriel, unless I'm missing something, which hopefully I'm not. We'll let Gracie type away.
All right, Knight, I've got your research.
Apparently there's no computers in Rittersburg in 1993. Grace, who will include her letter and then all of the books and files that she found, so I guess Gabriel can look through it himself as well.
Now, I just need somewhere to send it to.
And in as much as Gerda has not been exceptionally willing to help out with letting us know where Gabriel is, perhaps she will at least
I don't have anything to say to her right now.
provide us with an address.
I found the items that Gabriel wanted. Did he tell you where to send your research?
Yes, his lawyer's office in Munich.
Can I get the address?
Harald Übergrau, Marienplatz 21, München.
Thanks.
They seem so warm and loving with each other. Alright. Now, even though we haven't gone there yet, we actually have seen the post office. Been walking all around it for most of the last few videos. Let's head down, come over, and here is the post office. Which, rather amusingly, even though Grace understands what's happening, everything that happens is in German, so we really won't. Unless you happen to speak German, in which case a lot of this game gets spelled out for you, or you are supposed to know it.
Womit kann ich Ihnen dienen?
So we will hand her the letter, or package, I guess.
Das Päckchen soll nach München gehen.
7,40 bitte.
And there's no real reason to know this, other than, I guess, some context clues, but we need to then pay for postage.
Dankeschön.
Bitte sehr.
And I believe
That'll give him something to chew on.
that should really be it for the day. This is an interesting scene because it's not exactly friendly between the two, but you can see with some events coming forward that they at least have the ability to have a friendship and appreciate each other. Not showing it so much there, but as you watch, you'll see what I mean.
Guten Abend.
Good. How are you? Is this the castle of the Schottenjoggers here?
Yes, but I'm...
How exciting! Come along, Emil. We are so thrilled to be here. Emil said it's the 1990s, for heaven's sake. The Schottenjoggers are probably long gone. Well, of course they aren't, I said. A family like that doesn't just dry up and blow away. The good Lord's put his mark on them.
Who are you?
I was just wondering the same thing, dear. Neither of you girls look like the heroic type, but who am I to judge? God chooses his soldiers, and who am I to put in my 2 cents?
No, we're the Smiths from Merrimack, Pennsylvania. This is my wife, Merle. You can call me Emil.
My husband. If I don't get right to the point, he'll get there for me.
It's nice to meet you both.
Well, how did you hear about the Schottenjägers?
Oh, we're demonologists. My wife makes it her business to know a lot about a lot of different things. She's a regular, what you call, occultist scholar, aren't you, Mother?
That's right.
Yeah.
I read about you all when I was studying an old witch trial last spring, and I have been dying to get over here ever since.
Well, so nice of you to stop by, but I'm afraid the Schottenjäger isn't here right now. I'll let him know you called, though.
Oh, no. When I was so hoping to talk shop. We fighters of darkness are so rare these days.
Don't I know it? Can't scare one up to save your soul.
It's not your fault, Missy. I told Merle to call before we came.
People just don't take you seriously unless you're standing right there. You know that, Em.
Well, it's rather late, and if you're driving, you might as well, go out right now.
Don't worry about that. We're going to spend the night at the guest house in town.
Stop by tomorrow, won't you, dear? You and I can exchange stories at least.
We'll see.
Well, come on, Merle. These ladies are tired, and I think we ought to go.
But, Em.
Come on, let's go.
Em.
Good night, ladies.
Good night.
Good night. Wait, what's wrong?
It's not your fault. This just happens, ma'am. I'm sorry.
I'll get her some water.
Give me your hand. I see danger. Someone close to you is in danger.
Gabriel?
I see something like a wolf. A black wolf.
Now, don't you worry, miss. My Merle is going to be all right. This just happens sometimes, that's all. It just happens. Come on, Merle. Let's go. Come on.
What happened?
I don't know.
So there are the Smiths. We will learn more about them later, but for now we'll end things. We'll come back with Gabriel in Chapter 3. But hopefully you enjoyed this so far, and until next time, see ya.